What's up, everybody? This is your girls, Carice
and Crystal,
aka Millen Twins. So, right now, you guys are tuning in to the Millen Twins Highlights Movement Show on IntellectualRadio.com.
What's up, y'all?
It's Friday, y'all.
It's Friday.
We made it.
Yes, we did.
We did.
It's cold today.
It is.
Yesterday it was like 51. So today is like 32. So you know how that drop of temperature
and
is.
we're in Chicago today, you all. We decided to do the show in Chicago.
Yeah.
Last week was in Dubai.
It was in Dubai.
We were in Dubai, so we should have went back to Dubai if I would have known the weather was going to be like this.
And flew the guests, out there. But it's okay. We love Chicago, our hometown. So how was your Christmas, Reese?
It was good.
Yeah.
It was good. I ate good. We had a Mexican theme, so of course, I don't want soul food every holiday.
It was good.
I get tired of dressings and ham hocks and all of that. Give me some Mexican food.
Tacos,
taco
salad,
Spanish rice,
Mexican rice,
that type of thing.
All the above.
So we pray that you all had an amazing week. And we pray that you all had a great, great, great holiday. And hopefully you all received more gifts than I did. Oh. I think some people forgot. I was like, wait, I might need to send a reminder out to some people tomorrow. Like, you missed Christmas about 4 days now. I think you forgot that gift in your trunk.
You know what? But it was a relaxing Christmas.
It was.
Like, we chilled, we ate, opened gifts. It was cool. We didn't house hop this time. So it was good. Then we watched the movie Bird Box. Have y'all seen Bird Box? Yeah, Bird Box. It was
interesting.
I wanted more from it. I want to be like, what do you see up there? Show us. Where did it come from? What's the background? I just felt like they just jumped into it. Airborne. And then that was that.
I know it's something you've seen, but somebody put out something that was...
They had a lot of memes about it.
They did.
And then they got a lot of spiritual,
prophetic word. Some of that stuff was deep though. I was like, woo.
Yeah. It was deep from the bird.
It was, but it was a great movie. So if you haven't seen it, make sure you all, go on Netflix. And I don't know if it's on Hulu or whatever, but I know it's on Netflix. Go on Netflix and go check it out. It's a really good movie.
That's cool.
It is. Cool. So New Year's is coming up. What y'all doing for New Year's?
I don't want to do nothing.
Me either. I'm not about to spend $1,000 for one day to be in anybody club. To spend $100 extra on a meal because it's New Year's. I'm not doing that. I'm sitting in the house. We got it
out our system. Being 35, it's kind of like been there, done that. Not saying you got to be boring when you're 35, but it's kind of like, I'm gonna put that money on the building that I plan on purchasing next year.
Come on,
you know what I'm saying? Put it on the trucking company that I'm thinking about getting.
Exactly.
I'd rather spend my money on something that's gonna, make me money while I sleep.
Say it again. Speak it to existence.
2019.
Making money in your sleep. That's it.
Sleep.
But we're going into the new year with some fun games. We got game night going on this weekend. So, it's going to be fun. We ain't going to never be bored.
Did you guys see us? Carice was on that Oculus VR.
Oh, my God.
game.
Let me tell you my life. I almost lost my life. I thought I did because if you actually, it's virtual reality.
Well, let me tell you this first. So I did it first, right? And they recorded it, but we didn't post it. So Chris was being so extra. Like, it ain't even that serious. You're right, Chris. I'm being extra. She thinking I'm acting all the above. I know I can act. I'm good at it. But you know what? This wasn't acting. So I'm like, Chris, you do it.
She didn't know I went Facebook Live let's get this over with. So I didn't know she was on Facebook. It was a hot mess. Let me tell you, I don't do scary movies. And when I went in, I'm like, okay, all right, God, you got me. Let's go in here because Crystal in here being dramatic. She thinks she's in acting classes right now. She clearly wasn't because this thing, I'm telling you, it's called Face Your Fears. Mm-hmm. And yes, I was facing my fears until I threw that thing right off my face.
And everybody like, just tell her to take it off. Like, the thing is, it's Face Your Fears. So the alien is like in your face. And you forget that the headphones are on your head. So as you moving back, he moving back with you and he's still in your face. So yeah, if you guys don't have it, that's a good investment. It's fun.
And then you can play with other people while they're at home, while you're at home. You can do it together. So it's something fun to do. So y'all should go ahead and invest in it.
So we have some amazing guests on today. We have some more twins.
It's twin night.
Identical twins. And you probably have seen them on commercials. Michi and Demo. Let me see if I can play this on the headphones. You think I could do it? Let's see if you
Burger King. If you like Burger King.
We have a 2 for $10. And I'm like, what? I could get my brother some too. Michi, you want a Whopper? Yeah, he wants one.
Yeah, so like they have a few commercials. You probably didn't see it, but I posted it earlier, and they are the cutest things, like they 15 or something.
Right,
but
they're younger than us. It's okay.
And it's fascinating when you see other identical twins, because Crease and I are identical, as you guys know. And you always like everybody. I posted that picture of me and Crease when we were younger to ask who you think is who, and half the family was wrong.
The family got it wrong.
Like how our family get it wrong.
Got it wrong. Like I'm not gonna call nobody out, Nene. Cousins and aunties. Like, hey, you changed my diaper, really, Niecy? And you got it wrong. She was real positive,
right? She just knew she was
Riri
right.
on the right, Chrissy on the left. I was like, no, wrong. That's not it. My auntie tried to chime in, but auntie knew. She already knew.
But it's funny that as identical twins, we don't think we look alike. So I'm curious to see if they feel that they look alike. Because when we see identical twins, we like, dang, man. Like Sarah and Hagar. Exactly alike.
They do.
We got cousins. Most of them are fraternal. I think it's 7 sets in our family. Right. Only 2 identical. We could tell them apart. They're Tina and Tamara. Who else? We just know tons of twins. We do. So we're curious to see if they think they look alike. So you guys, we're going to take a quick musical break. And when we get back, Chris be like musical. Like we're about to be an A-B selection. Ooh. So when we come back, we're going to have them twins in the studio. You guys stay tuned and share the video. Okay. All right.
Pull it out.
Cause you're not mine, can't deny it. Know you hear me talking, babe. Love me now or I'll go crazy. Oh, sweet thing. Don't you know you're my everything? Oh, sweet thing. Don't you know you're my everything? I will love you.
What's up, everybody? This is your girl, Cerise.
And Crystal.
A.K.A. Millen Twins. So, you guys are tuning in to the Millen Twins Highlights Movement Show on IntellectualRadio.com.
So, we have the Dim Twins.
The Dim Twins. They look just alike.
Yes.
Look at them. Do they look identical to you all? Yeah, we can't tell them apart. Let's see. We didn't ask 15.
Well, now I know Michi is in the yellow.
Yes.
And Demo is in the white.
In the white.
Y'all look just alike. And y'all, how many minutes apart?
7 minutes.
7 minutes.
Yes, ma'am.
Who's the oldest?
Me.
Yeah.
He more responsible though.
Oh,
the youngest is more responsible.
Yes, he is. He is.
It's vice versa. I'm
no, it's
the
not.
oldest.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
I'm the more responsible.
So you're the youngest?
Yeah. I'm the youngest.
Okay.
Only about 1 minute.
She's more responsible.
You think so?
Yes.
We'll have a meeting off
the
the air. We'll have a meeting, okay?
Okay, that's fine.
Whatever.
Okay.
So I guess I'm the only irresponsible one out of the group.
I'm gonna have to have a conversation with you. That's the problem.
Yeah,
You're the oldest. You know? So we play a game. It's called 2020. Okay. So there's 20 random questions that we ask you. So since it's 2 of you, double mint, you go Michi. Okay, the oldest. Michi go first, then Demo. We'll go back and forth. So you'll get 10 apiece. You have 5 seconds to answer the question. We're gonna give you 3 seconds. We're gonna give y'all 3 seconds.
We're gonna give y'all 5 seconds. We give y'all 5 seconds.
We give them 3 seconds. You got 3 seconds to answer the question. If you do not answer within those 3 seconds, you will hear this.
Okay.
You heard that buzzer? Okay.
All right. So we're gonna start off with Michi.
All right.
You ready?
Let me get my question.
Get your question. That's the oldest. Always taking their time.
Don't do that.
All right, let's go. Michi, what do you find yourself doing a lot these days?
Living.
All right, Demo. If you had the world's attention for 30 seconds, what would you say?
Get Trump out of there.
Say that again.
Like that.
All right, Michi, what's the one thing you can never live without?
My mama.
Oh, Demo. What's in your refrigerator right now?
Nothing. No, I'm kidding. Water. We got some water. Yeah, AKA nothing.
AKA nothing. All right, Michi, who do you look up to the most?
Okay. Demo, if you could be a member of any TV sitcom family, which would it be?
Like that question.
Either Martin or Fresh Prince.
Martin or Fresh Prince. All
okay.
right. Michi, phone call or text?
Neither.
How both of y'all answering the question?
I gotta think about it. Neither. No good.
Okay,
No.
we're gonna go back to that question then.
Okay. Demo, would you leave your hometown forever or stay in your hometown forever?
I definitely won't stay forever. But if I leave, I will come back. I'll always have a home here. So.
All right, Michi, rich friends or loyal friends?
Loyal.
Demo, when scrolling through social media, do you prefer posts from celebrities or from your best friends?
Honestly, I really don't care.
Yeah.
I say either or. Either or.
All right, Michi, would you rather find your true love or a suitcase with $5 million?
You better get that fine, bro.
No coaching.
It's like true love. You need true love, but it's like $5 million. That's $5 million. So you gotta understand. That's $5 million right there.
So you gonna go with $5 million?
Just go to the buzzer like that.
We're gonna go ahead and buzz it.
All right. Demo, is there an app that you hate to use, but you use it anyway?
Cell text.
Michi, how would you describe yourself in 3 words?
Funny, charismatic, and charming.
Demo, if you could only speak one word today, what would you say? One word.
Inspire.
All right, last question. Michi, you ready?
Yes.
Don't pass this.
I won't.
All right, let's go. Can you make any prediction about anything exactly 1 year from now?
Absolutely.
Oh, and what is it?
Oh. I have to pay my taxes. That's a good one, ain't it?
Demo, can you answer the question?
Yeah.
That is so hilarious.
We will be in the movie.
Thank you. You the youngest, you sure?
My bad. I just see. Sorry, my bad.
Sense of humor, I love it. See, twins is always that funny one that comes out naturally.
So I got to pay my taxes.
Exactly. We all do.
So you guys are on commercials. Thank you for playing that question. How many questions did they answer?
Well, Michi passed about.
How many did they get? About 3.
He didn't answer. So
Yeah, Michi. See, that's the oldest twins.
No, we can't. He can't
about
be in
them
that
oldest
category
ones.
today. We can't be categorized. So you guys are doing commercials. You have movies coming up. Well, let's go. Let's answer. Let's talk about these first. You know, you guys are twins. You're identical twins.
Yes.
Or identical, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because some people say they're not identical, and we be like, "What? You look just alike." But anyway, do twins run in your family?
Yeah, in a weird, strange way.
Well, we have a big family. My granddad had 29 kids, so it's a lot of twins.
Mm-hmm.
How many sets you think?
I don't know. I ain't count.
Yeah,
I don't know.
And some are like married in, so that's why it's like even weirder.
Really?
Wow.
Weird. But yeah, so it's like so we got twin stepsisters. So that's weird right there.
Mm-hmm.
We have some twin cousins, twin great uncles.
Yeah, like I almost have top of my head probably like 4 that's male twin cousins.
Yeah.
We got 2 twin uncles. I know we got some twins cousins, females, but I've never met them.
Okay.
So it's just all throughout the family.
Are you guys the only identical, or they're more?
No. Joy and Candy.
They're identical.
Yeah,
They look more alike than anybody else.
Really?
Yeah. You guys look pretty much
y'all
alike.
don't look
almost
alike.
the same.
And we don't think we look alike
think
at
we look
all.
alike
Do you
at
guys
all.
think you look
Lost
alike?
y'all mind.
Y'all look alike.
Do you guys think you look alike?
No.
See, that's
We
how
have
we
the
feel.
same
I mean, that's
feeling.
different.
See,
Y'all like copy and
What's
paste.
different?
Really?
Y'all like copy and paste.
No, really look at us.
Yeah, you just a little bit taller, just like she's a little bit taller.
That's all.
That's all.
But you look just
alike.
alike. So do you guys ever play tricks on your teachers or friends or
They actually
girlfriends?
put us in the same classroom.
Really? They didn't put us in the same class.
Yeah, they put the same classroom.
I'll say a funny thing is when we worked together at a hotel, we tricked a lot of people because
Did
both
you?
front desk agents.
Oh, yeah.
So people would walk in and then I'll be in the back already while he's checking someone in. I come in from the back and they just.
Yes, you
Like,
get the
yeah.
pause a lot.
Yeah.
You be like,
Nah, I know I'm not under the influence now, but let me Hold on. Wait a minute.
Right.
Baby, come look at this right here. Baby, look at this right here.
They're
Twins at the
fascinated.
desk.
Yeah.
Right? They're fascinated. Like we're a science project or something.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
just had a guy, we went to the grocery store.
Oh my
And the
God.
guy's like, can I help you with your cart? You know how they trying to get your money, whatever. You're like, sure. And he looked back. He was just like, here we go. Here we go. Y'all twins?
But one of the, I won't say dumbest questions, one of the craziest questions, we were in the grocery store and the guy was like, wait, y'all twins? We was like, yeah. We get the question all day, every day, right? So y'all got the same birthday?
Oh yeah, that's a big one.
Yeah.
That's a big one right there.
Yeah.
And then he was like, okay, so how old are you? Well, how old are you? Sir, you just asked. If we get the same.
I don't know how deep to get into this converation. So what is the craziest question you guys heard?
The craziest?
Or the funniest, anything?
The craziest? I don't know if I...
It's some crazy ones. But I don't know if I can say it on the.
Okay.
Let me say it.
We'll
Think of a
talk.
different one. Yeah, think of a different one. Let's see. There's so many.
If he get hit, do I feel it?
Yes.
Yeah,
We get that a
It's
lot.
crazy though, but
I'm like, no.
if she gets a scar in one way, I'll get the same scar in a different way.
But
Has that happened to y'all? In the same spot?
Nah, if he got a scar, he got a scar. I ain't got no scar.
Yeah,
But we'll get it in the same.
We
We'll
would
get it in the same place,
spot.
different ways, but same ways. I don't know if because we're tight. Are you guys tight? Are you like best friends?
Yeah.
Cool, but we ain't got the same
It has happened to us all the time.
Do you
That's crazy.
do you guys finish each other's sentences?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, we do that a lot.
Yeah, a lot.
I know.
Mhm.
Okay, so
Crazy.
you guys, now we can get to the business part. Okay, so you guys are in commercials, and we seen you on the Burger King. Chris text me. She was like, "Oh my God!" And I'm like, "Yeah, I seen that commercial before." Like, how did you guys get into that?
Really, it started all off in the beginning. I'll say with our OG, our mama, right there. Since we was like 4, she had us recite poetry in front of like weddings and funerals, and it made us like learn. Well, for funerals, like comic relief. So it's kind of weird making people laugh at a funeral when you think about it.
Yeah,
but anyway, so basically, we had to learn it by heart and just go out there and do it like at 4 years old. And then from there, it just started a whole path of being on stage, doing our first plays. And next, realizing that's what we want to do with our life and be in the business of acting, entertaining.
Wow. So how do you all feel about being in the acting entertainment field? Because you all also dance too, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you all do a lot.
Yes.
So which one do you like more, the dancing or the acting?
Acting.
They treat you so
I
much better.
and I love dancing too because it definitely took us places. But that acting right there,
Yeah, that's what it is.
it's fun. It's beautiful. Like it's really
And
a beautiful.
it just feels great to be on, in front of the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
How do you prepare for it?
It's crazy. So look, we used to so say for instance, we got a script. We used to be like this: cat run this way, cat run this way, cat run this way. Cat. That's how we used to learn.
That's
And we realized we was learning, wrongly. So we had to change that because that takes too long.
Yeah.
And then you get like stagnant. You only learn it that way, so you can't even punch in different stuff.
Exactly. That's what I said. It's beautiful because instead of trying to learn repetition of the words, actually just trying to learn how to understand the character. And once you do that, your lines come like that. So
the character becomes you, and you become the character.
So being in the acting field, do they give you the opportunity to be yourself? Like for the Burger King, like did they say, okay, be exactly like this, like this? Or did they say, all right,
Straight
just go
improv.
ahead, just go ahead?
Straight improv.
Yeah, I love that because it's more natural.
Yes.
Which makes it funnier.
Yeah.
Because you could tell when we seen that, I was like, that's dope. Like you all are being
Thank you,
yourself.
thank
And it's funny.
Yeah.
It's good when you can be yourself and you're not like literally scripted. You need to be exactly
Like a robot.
like this. So what are the challenges you guys face in the acting?
A lot. One, we was what
that's
in
okay.
the acting
That's
world,
what the twins supposed to pick
we
up.
are called.
I didn't know where he was going.
We are called like natural talents. So we never went to school for it and everything like that. So I'll say that was the hard part of learning everything the hard way. And we picked up teachers and coaches along the way that taught us so much. Shout out Edward Lee Williams III. Shout out Richard Gallion. Basically, so many teachers that molded us and worked with us and shipped us into a way of understanding this better and working on it better. And that was that whole little process. So I'll say really learning everything about acting and the business side too.
The business side is
Yes. I
important.
also say not acting is like the hard part. It's like because with acting, where it's never until you get to that point where it's just straight on acting every month, every week. Sometimes you get those dry spots where you gotta, get your 9 to 5 going. Make sure you got that steady income coming in because bills is due.
It is.
Like I
It's
said,
not gonna wait on you.
taxes.
And taxes. taxes.
It's not gonna wait on you, right?
That. Yes.
I couldn't believe the day they said I had to pay taxes.
Yeah. Couldn't believe it.
I almost cried.
Hey, I did too. I was like, I'm moving to another country.
Like, I want to go back to being a kid.
So with the acting and your 9 to 5, how do you balance it? So if you have a job to act, but you got to do your 9 to 5, how do you balance that?
Well, I say a good support system from not only your family, but your boss as well. Once you get a good relationship with your boss, they're more willing to work with you, you know, so that we've been fortunate enough to have a boss that, like our supervisor, front desk manager, assistant manager, and GM, they all support us. Yeah. Say, for instance, if we have like audition come out of nowhere, they'll try to figure something out just so we can.
And shout out to the coworkers too, because they the ones sometimes taking the shifts and working with us and everything like that. So we really work at a good place that really help us out.
That's good.
We're gonna get them all gift cards. We make gift cards to everyone.
Gift cards to
about the coworkers. Forget about the coworkers.
Take them on the trip somewhere.
I know.
So did you guys always work together?
Nah. Not always.
My very first job was at Red Lobster.
And mine was at J.C. Penney's.
Yep.
Okay. I would have been at J.C. Penney.
You worked at J.C. Penney's?
I would have been.
Oh, you would have
not
been.
Red Lobster. Because I'm clumsy. All the food would be on the floor.
Oh, absolutely. I was a host. I wasn't messing with no food.
He was just hosting.
I would not get tipped at all. All the food would spill on them and everything.
So the dancing. So how did you all get into the dancing? Well, how long have you all been dancing?
Really?
I say we really started in high school. A lot of people thought we've been dancing our entire lives, but we really haven't.
It looks like it. You all can dance.
High school, like I want to say sophomore, junior.
For me, I'll say low key freshman year because I was in the marching band.
Oh yes,
he was marching.
Yeah,
yes, he was in the band
marching away drum line, getting a drum line.
I was
on.
proud of him.
You didn't. I mean, you weren't a part.
You didn't do it.
Oh no,
You didn't do
I
it.
tried to give him some things, but I'm not. No, I'm not joining the band. I'm like, all right, whatever, man.
So you played the drums.
Yeah, I played cymbals.
Oh,
that's easy.
No, not
It's not.
show style.
The
Show
cymbals
style.
is just like.
Oh, we don't do court style. Black school.
Okay.
Oh, y'all for real.
Get down. There we go. Yeah.
Entertainment.
Yeah.
Black school.
So you all go to different schools and dance. Do you all still dance, or y'all kind of slow
it
down?
depends. We definitely slowed down with the dancing because we wanted to focus more on the acting.
Okay.
But we still would dance if you know.
So somebody could call and book you off.
You hear me? Yes. We call and book us. Yes.
Our last dancing thing was, I want to say 2 years ago. No, I don't know. Windy City Live.
Oh yeah, we did
D-Lo.
perform Windy City Live with D-Lo.
Oh, cool. Oh, with D-Lo?
Yeah,
okay. Okay.
But you guys had that Christmas shimmy.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Did y'all make that up?
No,
D-Lo.
Oh, okay, y'all just did it. Y'all did it. It looks really good.
Thank you.
Right, because I'm like, we was going to Beyonce, because you know she got twin dancers. We need to get
I will come back dancing anytime. Beyonce calls.
So Beyonce, if you're listening out there, you know we got some twins
that
want
to dance. They want to dance. So do you practice with each other when acting? You be at home, let's do this role.
Yeah, definitely.
You pick from movies and you just play. Like, how do you?
One of our things we like doing, we like to pick random monologues. This is something that's new that we just started too. Mm-hmm. So pick random monologues that we pick randomly, go 15 minutes by ourselves and come back and pretend like he's the
casting director.
Casting director. Thank you so much. I was going to say the audition.
Keep up, young, and keep up.
The casting director. And so basically just keep going through that process of getting a script right then there like 15, 20 minutes before you got to go on and learn it from there. So we're trying to work on our memory and keep that intact.
That's good. So how many takes what's the most takes you had to take in an audition?
Oh, an audition.
Well, not an audition, an actual project.
Man. You know what? It's too many to count. There's so many different angles that they get. So say for instance, right now, they'll probably just be focused on you. They probably take like 10 takes and then they'll come back on us, 10 more takes. And then they'll do probably some weird angle where they just probably get a U2 or then they do a wide one where there's more takes.
One by yourself.
And then if they want to get it from behind too, so then they're going to be back there. Then you got to do the whole thing all over again. But this time from the back.
Really? So
Pause.
Pineapple. So has there ever been a time when they like, okay, I guess your speaking point of view, like has there ever been a time like you all were just off? Like, you know what, hold on, like I keep missing my part or can't remember the words. Yeah.
I stumbled a couple of times before.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let's do it again. Let's start from top.
Right.
Start from top. I'll go right in.
And then I say the biggest, worst place to make a mistake with acting is on stage at a play.
Oh yeah.
In my last play I did, I made one mistake in the daytime show. The nighttime show's phenomenal, perfect. But daytime, I messed up one time. I came out earlier than I was supposed to.
Oh yeah. I remember
I came
that.
out earlier than I was supposed to.
I was like,
I'm up there standing, just waiting for somebody to say my line. I'm like,
to come out.
I just keep looking at people and they keep going with their line. I'm like, this don't seem right. They keep going. So I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. So I just went behind the couch, jumped on stage, and just went down and just crawled down. It was terrible.
But it wasn't anyone there to tell you when to go on?
Man, no. Man.
So you was on your own.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
But you know the things about plays, you can ad lib. You could have you played it off.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
It was just the extra, just looking out.
Yeah.
All right, let me go
somebody
back.
bring the lights down, please. Bring the lights down.
It was a daytime show though, so I was like, okay.
Right. And then a lot of people probably didn't even know.
Yeah, you see, it wasn't that many people
that's
there
the beauty
at
of
the
it.
daytime show.
They don't know what you're
Were
doing.
you on the stage when he came out?
No, I was off stage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
You
you
looking
just
like-
walking, you ready for your part, and
Michi just went on stage. Like,
Well, I think for that play, I think I was only in the first act and he was all in the second act.
okay.
Was it that play?
Something like that. Yeah.
The true story
Yeah.
one we did.
Mm-hmm.
Has there ever been a part where you wanted it, or one of you all wanted it, but the other twin got it?
Not necessarily.
I
say the only thing recently is that he booked the Denny's commercial that he was in that just came out.
Yeah.
And then originally I was supposed to be in it, but all my stuff wasn't. See, this is why I came here responsible. And all my stuff wasn't ready. And then they're like this, how about him?
he was just like
him. But I'd rather for him to do it than somebody else.
Somebody else.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's his face is our face.
Right.
Yes.
Right. You brand each other.
You're right. So how do you market each other on Instagram? Like, what do you? How do you keep yourself relevant when you're not doing a project?
That's when that dancing come back.
Yeah, that's when that dancing come in. Probably post a dancing video here and there. Try to get people on our page just to stay in tune with us.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
how do you?
And like I said, we also connected to a whole bunch of people that's in the entertainment world coming up and stuff. So I can say that definitely helps too.
Has there been anyone that you all met that you probably thought you would never met in the in the industry?
What's his name? That random.
What's his name? You sure you want to meet him?
No, it wasn't.
Or let me change the question. Who would you all like to meet?
Okay,
within the industry? That's better. Okay, because you was like, what was his name?
I think I know you talking about.
Yeah. I'll say Denzel Washington.
Oh yeah,
gotta meet him. Gotta meet him. Marshall Ali. There we go.
Michael B. Jordan.
Viola Davis. Paul Giamatti. I ain't gonna lie, one of my favorites right there.
Yeah,
that man cold.
Jim Carrey. Seth Rogen.
Who else?
It's a long list.
It's going
on for a minute.
I say
Viola Davis. That's
Viola Davis.
Yeah. So would you say some of these people or all of it inspire you all?
Yes. Big time.
Do you take some things from their movies and try to add into your improv? Or kind of put it to your own style? I
never really try to copy off of movies because I feel like I'm gonna just do exactly what they did. Even though I know we're supposed to be, I just supposed to change it. That's why I just take like doing with plays because I can just always from reading I just come up with my own thing because I haven't seen the play. So
right. So what's your favorite movies? What is one of your favorite movies?
Pulp Fiction.
Fiction, definitely. Training Day. Man, that made.
By the way, Quentin Tarantino is another person I want to meet.
Oh yeah, Quentin Tarantino.
He's still thinking about who he want to meet.
Yeah.
He in deep thought. Like, who else I want to meet?
The twin mama right there. Twin mama right there.
Twin Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction.
Oh, Malcolm X.
Oh my God. I love that movie, but he made me hate that movie.
Why? You watched it too much?
Man, I watched that movie,
and that's not like that. Yeah, you hear me? It's not like that movie is like just an hour. Okay, that movie is 3 hours. watching that movie back to back is taking up the whole day. He just kept doing it. Now that time we only had one TV. You know what I'm saying? So we had to share. So I'm like, man, come on. No.
Can we move to something different?
Yes. Please.
Man, I got 6 hours. This man used to, when we was little, he used to keep the game in his room. So like when we go out to get something to eat, he would leave the game on. So when we came back home, I couldn't get on the game. And we only had one control.
With one control.
With one control.
That's where I left it off.
So he's the bossy one.
The oldest one.
But I'm not bossy as the oldest one.
You know, they try to be.
I'm not bossy.
They try.
Oh my God.
Am I bossy?
Try.
You be like, gotta have the last word. You be like, girl.
No, I just like to make sure everything is, running smoothly the way it's supposed to run. I mean, it is what it is.
Can't say nothing.
I'm just saying.
Right.
So do you guys give each other pep talks before projects? Or
like
do you?
We just randomly come up.
Hey,
brother, it's time.
Yeah, like little stuff. Not really like hey man, this is what you need to do. This is what you gotta do. You gotta go out there, you gotta make sure you do what you gotta do. All right.
I know.
It's really just, hey man, go ahead, kill. That's it. That's all we need.
Cute.
You know, that's like 10,000 words right there.
Right.
Exactly.
Facts.
Right.
So do you all's friends support you all?
Oh yeah,
like
absolutely.
They actually like excited. Some friends not excited, but you all got friends.
Yeah.
And we got 2 right out here.
I know they got that whole paper cake.
We got T.Y. made it right there.
T.Y. made it. He's actually
Producer Chicago.
Shout
got tons
out.
of beats.
All right, I got some beats I need you to listen to.
You hear me?
Okay.
A project just dropped with
Chevy Woods
and Wiz Khalifa. Yeah, Wiz Khalifa's out here. So he going crazy right there.
So we gotta get him on the show next time.
And that's also homie Eli. He's also
right
his
there.
manager.
That's AKA Next Diddy right there. He got so much.
Okay, so we got high commodity in the building.
Sir. We got our homies E-Man, JoJo, Sam the Prodigy. He's a stand-up comedian. My homie O, writer. We just working. We got it. 2019 is all about creating.
Yeah. That's a big thing.
Because we're twins. So in the acting world, if they not looking for twins, you're not going to really get a role too much unless you're separated. Exactly. So for us to make it, we creating. 2019, the year of creation. We got so much work coming up.
Did we just say that? It has to be a twin thing. We literally say like, hey, we creating everything 2019. If it ain't been invented, we got it. We about to start it.
And going hard.
It is what it is. It's the year of twins.
Definitely is. Shows, TV shows, movies, cartoons. We trying to do it all.
Definitely. So who has the movie coming out? Somebody has a short film coming out.
Yeah.
Michi. No. Demo. Sorry.
I am Demo.
Yes.
Why? I just said Demo. You ain't correct me or anything. Demo.
Well,
Demo.
Either or. Some people call me Demo,
Demo, and Michi.
He just get tired of correcting. He like, yes.
That's how we are. They say Caree's Crystal. I thought you I'm Crystal. I thought you said you was Crystal.
We just don't matter. It's okay.
So tell us about the short film. Can you talk about it now? Or you can't really talk about it?
Yes.
And no.
No.
Well, tell us what you can tell us about it.
I know it's called Glow. And
sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know it's called.
It's just right now. And then we actually was supposed to film back in like November, but I pushed it back. And so right now I'm like on release, but they're calling us all back in spring. So spring, that's when we're supposed to start back filming. So around that time is when I'm gonna know more. So
that's amazing. So did you not go out for the role, or is just something? Sometimes you all just take separate roles and stuff.
I think that was a separate.
That was a weird day. It was like 3 auditions that day,
or that week, or something like that.
I had 2, and I didn't get one role for the other one, and then I ended up getting the Denny's one. Then he got that. It was like a weird thing. It was like 3 different auditions, but one of us went to the same ones. We both went to the same ones, and then the other 2 went to 2 different ones. It was a very confusing day.
But it's good that y'all both working, so that's all that matters. That's all that matters.
So what would you tell the people who are under us, the young people, the youth who wants to do what you're doing, wants to be in commercials and wants to dance? What would you tell them?
Stay focused. A lot of people, they always come up to us and tell us that they want to act and be in this industry, but they don't put in no work. They want to just jump into the commercials. Like, it was like he said, we start off with poetry, start doing plays, little short films here and there. We put in our work for it. And now it's starting to pay.
A lot of free work, too.
And a lot of free work.
Well, we know
no more
about that.
Yeah, that free work. No more. Can't do no more free work. Well, unless it's beneficial. If it's a real beneficial project, definitely.
But
for the most part, it's time to get paid for what you do.
That's it. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna take this 2-minute break though. This 2-minute musical break, and we're gonna come back some more with the demo.
The Dim Twins.
Dim Twins.
I know, right?
The demo.
Demo.
We're gonna come back with the twins, y'all. Okay, give us 2 minutes.
I will love you anyway. I will love you anyway. I will love you anyway. Even if you cannot. Even if you cannot stay. Even if you cannot. Even if you cannot stay. I think you are the one for the one. I think you are the one for me. Here's where you ought to be. Here's where you ought to be. I just want to satisfy you, 'cause you're not mine, can't deny it. Know you hear me talking, babe. Love me now or I'll go crazy. Oh, sweet thing. Don't you know you're my everything? Oh, sweet thing. Don't you know you're my everything? I will love you anyway. 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 I wish you were my love. I wish you were my love. I wish you were my lover, but you act so undercover. Let me share my whole. Let me share my whole life. Let me share my whole life long. It'll be right or be wrong. I'm only what you make me, baby. I'm only what you make me, baby. Don't walk away, don't be so shady. Don't want your life, don't want your money. These words I say, they may sound funny, but oh, sweet thing. Don't you know you're my everything? Oh, sweet thing. Don't you know you're my everything? I will love you anyway. I will love you anyway. I will love you anyway. I will love you anyway.
What's up, everybody? This is your girls, Carice
and Crystal,
aka Millen Twins. So, if you're just now tuning in, you are tuning in to the Millen Twins Highlights Movement Show on IntellectualRadio.com. And we have some special guests in the building.
The Dim Twins.
The Dim Twins.
The Dim Twins.
Michi and Demo. I got it right?
Yeah.
Right.
Michi the oldest.
Michi in the yellow, Demo in the
Demo?
white. Demo.
Facts.
In the white.
Demo.
Me and him, we the youngest. So we connected like this already. You know how them older ones get. I'm just saying. So we've been talking a lot about what they've been doing there in the acting industry as well as the dance industry. So I have a question.
Yes.
So what do you feel about Hollywood and African Americans, you know, trying to strive and to get into the Hollywood scene, I guess?
I say we're still part of that, kind of, sort of. Yeah. Think about it. Still trying to get into the Hollywood. So I guess from my standpoint, it's a process.
Do you think it's harder for African Americans to get into the Halloween? Halloween.
Yeah, I do, but I think that now starting to realize, I still think it's gonna be time before it gets like fully equal, but they're now starting to realize what we can do.
Yeah.
And what we can bring to the table.
Yeah,
and it's starting to give us more chances.
Yeah, and we've been going crazy this year. It's been like, how many? I've seen it. I can't even think, but it's been, I believe, over, I want to say 15 Black females lead casted over the year 2018.
Amazing.
So we're going crazy. And you know what I'm saying? So we got to salute the females, salute our African queens.
Salute the females. I'm like, come on. And the men saluting the women.
Right.
I'm just saying.
But it's amazing how the African Americans who had to create their own platform to get to where we want to be in the Hollywood field, like Tyler Perry. He had to get his own.
Lisa Ray,
Ava can't think of last name. Oh, I mean, all of them, but for them to have their own platform, it's like kudos to them because it shows us it can happen. Because if we don't have the people to show us, it's kind of like, it depresses people at times and it stops them and just like, hey, so how do you guys feel in regards to like creating your own platform? Do you got like to reach out to them, or is it just kind of like you're just trying to get there, right?
Yeah, so
a little both.
Yeah, a little bit both. Definitely reaching out to them as well. Once I get all my films finished, right.
That's a twin language.
Once I finish with all my films that I'm writing, all the scripts, and then my process is to try to get them on. My agent actually has this platform called Creation Media, where independent filmmakers can put their films on, where it's kind of like a Netflix and YouTube type thing, but for independent film work, for other producers and stuff to look at it. So it gives you a better chance for other people to see it.
That's amazing.
Shout out Hayes Talent.
Yeah. So that's something that I'm definitely going to try to get my films on and try to reach out to.
That's awesome. I see a lot of creatives who are on social media where they're like pretty much starting their platform on social media, Instagram. How do you feel about that? Do you feel like, well, shoot, that's pretty much what people look at today?
Yeah. I kind of want to, I don't know. It was weird because I kind of wanted to make it the old fashioned way. Like just going to auditions and then booking the roles, and then instead of just blowing up on social media, then having them call me. But I would definitely take either route. But I definitely want to do it the old fashioned way.
The old fashioned way.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
You agree?
Yeah, I do.
That's all you want to say?
No.
It's okay. I'm just saying. Okay, you agree. It's okay. So
I was like, threw the words over my mouth.
I know.
That's how I be feeling. I'm like, well, you ain't said it all. What you want me to say? My name is Carice. That's all I'm left with. So with Tyler Perry and him doing his own thing, and he blew up, of course, just from plays and everything. And he's actually getting ready to do his farewell, retirement. So has he inspired you all in a sense of
definitely that man right there? His net worth is $600 million.
I'm trying to be a cousin,
goddaughter or something.
I could come pass out flyers and pamphlets, but he's an inspiration.
He came a long way.
Yeah, that's to show you anything can happen, man. You put your mind to it, hard work, being patient, driven. You know what I'm saying? So. And he came from nothing, sleeping in cars and everything like that. So he had a great story, and he at the top right now.
Right. So, he had a dream,
but he didn't give up. He didn't. And I think that our generation has to realize too, if we want it, you got to work hard for it. Like we don't get here just because we woke up and was like, we wanted to do a radio show today. Let's do it. No, people need to see that you represent yourself. And we always say that, like, even with social media, if you see me outside, I'm the same person I am at home and outside, and people don't realize that people pay attention. And it's like social media is like your new resume. Literally. So it's like whatever you do in your behind your closed doors, no judgment, do that behind the closed doors, but don't post everything you do. Because I mean, look, Oprah could be looking, she be like, man, that's it. Then they see something. No, never mind.
One thing can tell where your dreams.
Just saying.
Could y'all imagine Oprah was to post something crazy? Oh my goodness, Oprah.
If she do something, it's behind closed doors. The whole world don't know about it.
Exactly. But it's always somebody watching. So especially young or our youth, they're probably watching you all like, wow, like if they can do it, I can do it. But I'm sure you all are such an inspiration to other people too. So that's a good thing. You all are doing the thing.
Thank you.
I love it. Keep it going. Keep it moving. And I think we already asked that. What would you what would you tell your 15-year-old self?
15-year-old self.
Yeah, you go first.
I go first? Okay.
What would you tell your 15-year-old self? Just from everything you've been through, what would you tell your 15-year-old self?
I would probably say think again before turning down certain decisions. That's what I'll probably say. Think again. Like going to college and stuff. Like we got accepted to acting schools in like LA and New York, but we end up didn't going. But I feel like if I would have think again about it, then it'd be better. I probably would have come up with a more better solution of that whole little process.
Okay.
But look where we're at now. So hey,
you're making it.
Patience.
Patience. What about you, Demo?
I'll probably say don't worry. Back then I used to worry a lot.
I'm the same way.
I used to worry a lot.
Worry about everything.
I just wanted to make it. and
get the big
just
toe
realize
through
you
the
gotta be
door.
patient. Yeah,
you have to be patient.
It's gonna come.
Definitely. I think a lot of people try to rush into, I should be making millions now. Well, what you're doing to make it? Like, you have to be patient and put the work into it. A lot of people don't understand that. It's hard work.
Like, we be up till 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, like writing down, we need to do this, we planning this, but people don't see the background, what you do, you know.
They want what you doing, but they don't know how we got to it, you know. So
I like how you guys, some brown boys doing some great things, and it's challenging for brown boys. In this society in Chicago, it's like you have to be careful what you're doing, be careful what you're wearing, be careful what you're putting in your hands. Like, how do you guys survive Chicago? Like,
well, I can say, one, we don't live in a city, so we live in like the south suburbs part. So I'll say.
I did my watch.
It's like,
take your time. Go ahead. So you think it's the difference of South Suburban and the city
depending
life?
on where you at. Like, if you live in a Harvey, Dalton, you know, it's still rough there, and it's like that.
Harvey.
Yeah. You know, Harvey world.
So you can answer this question. So go ahead. So as being a brown boy in Harvey, how do you survive it? What's going on around you? Not saying that you guys, sir, I did hit your mic.
I say really just stay in your own lane. Don't really focus on too much of what's going on, but know what's going on. And then if you do have the ability to change something about it, do it. Because we also do like little motivational speaking and stuff at other schools. Yeah, we go to other schools, speak to them. We were supposed to do this peace march, I believe, in Dalton, but we actually had to film that day. Yeah. So we couldn't do it. But I'm pretty sure they're going to have another peace march soon that we're going to probably be a part of.
Yeah. Shout out Dr. Earl B. King over there in Thorn Township.
That's awesome. So tell us what you guys do. What all do you do?
So we write, we act, we dance, direct, definitely. We used to host shows, but we slowed down on that. Definitely, that came to a complete cease. The dancing slowed down, but we kind of want to come back. A lot of people keep telling us y'all got to come back with it, so we're gonna definitely probably come back with that pretty soon. But acting, writing, directing, that's the main focus of 2019.
Do you all ever feel overwhelmed?
No.
When it comes to the acting?
No.
So have you all ever had like 2 or 3 projects at the same time where you had to learn?
Like, so for instance, I think the week we filmed the Burger King commercial, let's say today they called us at like 11 p.m. They called us at like 11 p.m. and said we got the part, but we had to fly out tomorrow the next day.
Oh, really?
So we had to fly out there the next day, stayed out there for 2 days in New York, filmed the Burger King commercial. As soon as we came back, I think we had a show at some school that we was dancing at. So we had to go there, perform. And then I think a couple days later, we was probably in a play. So it's just, sometimes we do get weeks when we like extremely busy, but I don't feel overwhelmed. I actually like being busy like that.
And then you are doing something you love to do anyway.
So it don't feel busy at all.
Doing 2 plays at once.
Yeah, doing 2 plays at once.
So if
and working still.
Oh, and working.
Yeah.
Well, but that's a good thing because you got a good support system. They work with you all schedule.
Yeah.
So if not acting or dancing, what would you all do?
Oh.
That's a deep question.
Deep.
What would you do if it wasn't for acting or dancing?
I'll probably be a
you about to say lawyer?
Yeah, I'll probably be a lawyer.
That's what I
like.
It's always about you.
He like arguing.
I just like to get my point across.
Can you let them answer?
Exactly. I just like to get my point across. Get your point across.
So Gino said lawyer. What would you be?
Man.
I really want to be a firefighter.
Can you be a firefighter? That's
like
nice.
4. I want to be a firefighter.
Hey, it's okay to still want to be a firefighter.
Oh, I don't.
No. What would you be, Michi?
Oh, man. I really probably something to do. I probably would have went focus and more on piano, probably.
Really? We play the piano.
Probably become a piano. Anything, I don't know. Everything I do has to do something with entertainment. Like, I want to be in the entertainment life, period. I can't really think
you're
of anything
creative.
else.
That's why. That's what it is.
Yeah, so I can't really think of nothing else.
Yeah, well, that's a good thing. Play the piano.
So 2019 is the year of creation, creative. Yes. Is there anything you want to let the people know? Like, this is coming up. Y'all watch out for this.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead.
All right. So I started filming my short film next spring. The one that I wrote. It's called The Real Pressure. My homie, Everly Williams, he's also another actor as well. He's going to be on this new TV show called Southside that's going to be coming out soon on Comedy Central. And so he's actually producing that for me and also directing it for me. So we're really going to try to push that one. I really want to, get that to networks or Netflix or something, see if I can make something out of that one. Because it's a really good script. So I hope that one goes well.
Need some extras, just let us know.
I actually might need some.
We got you. Crystal could get y'all the water.
Wait, why I can't be the extra?
Give me a whole part.
You see how the youngest will do you?
The youngest, like,
we are twins. We're both sticking this together.
I'm just playing, twins.
Millen twins.
I know. Give me my role.
We also coming up with a cartoon as well.
Really?
Yeah. We're still looking for a really good animator, though. But right now we have started the writing process for it, and I really want to get this out and going by mid-2019, around the end of it. So, like, I want to say ending of summer or beginning of summer, spring. Fall. So around that time, so I want to get that out.
So if you're an animator and you're watching, make sure you reach out to the Dem Twins. Tag us. We'll tag them. We'll reach out to them. You got to be amazing, though. You got to be dope.
Yeah, really dope.
Real dope. What else going on? Anything else? How can the people reach you? How can they find you?
Go ahead.
You can catch us out on Instagram at DemTwins_, and that's Dem Twins with a Z at the end, not an S.
Not an S.
Not an S.
DEMZ. No. DEMTWINZ.
Y'all see who's the speller?
Yes, sir. Okay, he's the speller.
I did the spelling bees, like,
girl,
and won all of them.
No, you didn't.
I did. You see how you do me?
You didn't. Okay,
whatever. Do you guys have a website or anything?
No website.
No T-shirt that say Dem Twins.
No T-shirt.
So you guys, you make sure you keep up with Dem Twins.
Yes.
You guys don't have Facebook, so it's mainly Instagram.
Or you can just follow me. Real name is DeMorris Bros. You can follow me on Facebook there.
DeMorris.
You don't have Facebook?
I do not.
Okay.
Y'all don't share a page. We share the page
on Facebook. We share it.
I think there is a Dem Twins page, but I feel like it's an old one. And we didn't create it. Somebody else created it for us.
Somebody trying to steal your identity?
Oh, I surely hope not.
It would be impossible.
So you guys,
they can pay the taxes.
They do. Look,
you must owe back pay or something. IRS is after y'all.
Get off of them. Off of this real quick. Don't follow us.
IRS, please don't follow. And if you do, we will block. I pay my taxes.
Right. So you guys make sure you follow them on Instagram. Dem Twins. You guys keep up with them. They have commercials. They got movies coming up. They got cartoons coming up. If you're an animator or you know somebody that's a dope animator, you guys reach out so they can get the best connection there is. We're proud of you guys. We just met you, but hey, y'all are dope. To see our brown boys doing the thing, we need more of you for our young boys to look up to.
And we throw events, so we're gonna have to make sure we have you all in the building to mentor some people or
let's do it.
That'd be amazing.
Absolutely.
A lot of people being shocked, like, wait a minute.
When they see double twins. So we got y'all, then we gotta have Sarah and Hagar, then we gotta have a whole set of twins in the house.
Oh my god.
And they're all identical.
That's
might as well do a twin thing.
I know. We might as well have like a twin show or something.
Yeah, might as well.
We gotta figure this out.
You need to write a movie about twins.
Yes.
And everybody in the movie
actually is working on something like that.
We can film it.
We just trying to, but it has to make sense.
It does.
To have all these twins in it. It gotta make sense.
It does.
So it's a process writing this one.
We probably working at that twin festival too.
The Twin Fest
In Ohio?
Yeah, I've never been.
We've never been.
They
They keep trying to get us to come out there.
We heard it was good.
I heard there's a lot of twins.
Yeah.
We was on Steve Harvey's show for twins. Were y'all on there?
Nah.
Okay, because I don't remember.
And it was 1,000 twins. We was like, my God.
Every single person looked alike.
I mean, we have 7 sets on, but for everybody to be identical and triplets, we was just like, good Lord. And it's funny because all of us were in there like, oh, y'all look alike. They're like, no, we don't. And then we stand and say, no, we don't. We just feel like sisters,
Steve Harvey came out there and was like, wait.
Yeah, he couldn't even start the show because his mouth was wide open like this is weird.
Crazy. But we want y'all to make sure y'all keep going. Don't let nobody stop y'all. You know how the challenges come, but that's just to make us stronger. So, y'all just keep it moving. We proud of y'all, even though y'all only know us for 10 minutes. Well, an hour now.
Look, the minutes are going, but 2019 is gonna be great.
Yes,
we're gonna keep watching y'all. We're gonna keep pubbing y'all. Y'all keep doing y'all thing.
Y'all.
Thanks for coming to the Millen Twins Highlights Movement Show. We usually have our show in Dubai, but we just like, let's go to Chicago. Let's just come to Chicago for the holidays. So you guys make sure you tune in next Friday to the Millen Twins Highlights Movement Show. We have some more special guests. Have a great weekend. Oh, and New Year's Eve is coming in. Happy New Year!
Awesome.
I will love you anyway. Even if you cannot, even if you cannot stay, even if you cannot, even if you cannot stay. I think you are the one. I think you